Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So this is my Scrambler and we're going to be installing the top box, AutoEngina top rack and saddle stays. Of course these were installed on my bike earlier too, and they had gone for some changes and now they are back. So I thought when they're back, let's do an installation video because this will help someone. Now there's no rocket science in this particular one. You have to remove the stock 4 grab rail bolts, which are 2 on each side, or if you have a stock top rack, which I had earlier, so remove those 2 bolts and you can start installing the AutoEngina stuff. So let me first unwrap this and check if everything is good, and then we'll start installing. Bhai Saab, the packing was so rock solid. I've almost spent 10 minutes removing the bubble wrap and the plastic wrap from it. Ek abhi bhi nikal rahe hain. So this is the top rack. This is the saddle stay. This is the second saddle stay. And you got some 4 bolts. Bolt ka rakh diya maine. I used the bolt initially to remove the plastic, but baad mein I got the blade to get it done. So these 2 bolts, I think they go at the back side. Without any distance, and these 2 short bolts with this 2 distance go on the front. You have to pick everything together and mount the top rack and saddle stay. You will need 2 people to do that for sure, I think, because this you will hold it on this one. I mean the saddle stay you will hold it on the top rack from one side and then bolt it, and then you do it from the other side. So once this is off, I'll start mounting it and I'll show you how to mount it. In one of the Triumph groups, we were discussing top racks, how should they be mounted and all. So, I don't recall which group or with whom I was discussing, but if you are watching this video, this is what I wanted to explain you. Look at this mount point. It is all tubular. Even this is tubular. You should not use like this thin plates to mount over here. Your bolts will get cut. If this is not tubular, if it is not like this, and you put in a bolt from here, when there is vertical weight on the bike on the top rack, that time the bolts will the weight of the bolts, weight of the rack will come only on one point, 1 mm part of the bolt, and that time the bolts will break very easily. Instead, you should have this pipe so that when you mount the bolt, the weight is on a broader part of the bolt and it holds really well. It won't break. So if you're getting any top racks in the market which have there are thin laser cut parts that pass from here to here, and you just have to put a bolt, and there is nothing tubular, it's all thin like this, okay, then don't install those top racks with top box and don't put weight on it. If you just want a top rack for show, that is fine, but don't put weight on it. So now let's start the assembly point. You have to take the long bolt which is half thread, push it through this over here, then take the second bolt, push it through here, and you will need a washer over here, and then put this assembly over here. Oops, that's why you need 2 people, especially when you're vlogging. So here goes the second one. On the other side, once all 4 bolts are in place, tighten them enough so that they are sitting face to face. Don't torque them, okay? So like I have tightened this one, and we will tighten this one also, but not torque it, okay? Once you feel it is not going any further, leave it. Why to do this? So that none of your parts get pinched or twisted if the angles are not correct, So leave it at this point, and then the last one, leave it at this point. Okay, now once you've done this part, now you can torque them completely. Use a if you have a torque wrench, use that wrench. I don't know the torque measurements, but tighten them enough to so that they don't come out loose. I will now tighten these with my angled Allen key, okay, so that they don't come loose. Next, we'll install this top rack. I mean, this is the base plate of my ASG 45 liters. ASG, then I think there's a company called JDR or something, and there's one more company. All these are probably Chinese imports because they look the same. They have the same parts, they have the same lock, they have the same reflector, same space, same plates, everything is same. So for that, now this base plate, this top rack from AutoEngina has got a plate which has got holes, and to match that holes I already had done drills long back when I had installed it for the first time. So we'll just keep the plate on this, use a smaller washer up front. I think this is the smaller one, so we will use this as a set and bolt on like this for all 4 mounts. So on top you will have these washers, and bottom you will have one washer and one lock nut on each of the mounts like this. Okay, all 4 will have similar setup. Tighten all the bolts for this top rack and you should be done. So installation is all complete. This side it's sturdy, I can move the bike with it, and now it's time for the top box. Now in some top boxes, it starts rattling very soon, like after 1 or 2 rides. So I've put in a thick layer of foam over here, which kind of is locked at these positions. So because of this, your rattling reduces a bit, very minor, but after that you even have some of the ASGs have an option to put in a bolt over here. So like I have kept this bolt around. I usually put this and tighten it when I'm on the long ride. If I'm in the city, I don't put this. So why I prefer this one, because it's very thin and it doesn't hamper all any of your equipments or laptop bag or something. If you keep here, it doesn't hurt that part very easily. So you'll have to use a spanner to tighten this, of course. Right now I'll put it back. Second thing is, use these bungees to hold the top rack. So let me lock the. So this is how I secure it with a bungee. All my top boxes I always secure with bungees, because one 40 liter had fallen once from the Dominar. There was nothing in it, but after rattling it fell off. So get some bungees like these. We get it in Pune in Nanapet Jain Auto for I think 70 or 80 bucks. These bungees if you're in Pune, or I think I'll search Amazon links and put that in the video description. Again, the saddle stays and top rack link I'll leave AutoEngina contact and links in the video description. ASG purchase link I'll leave in the video description. I prefer these plastic boxes because they're lighter, they protect well. I've got 245 liters and 140 liters. So all my bikes, even Himalayan has its own top box and Apache has its own top box. I'd asked in one of the previous videos, nobody responded. Let me know if you want any information on this Impulse. I've purchased this for my son. It needs a lot of work, so we'll start working on it soon and you'll see vlogs on that also. So with this one especially, I'll end the vlog here. Let me know if you have any questions. Like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in a new one very soon.
I didn't want to see you when you came home, 'cause you always try to hurt me, and that's so low.